This is a special kind of match cut. Alright, let's do this. Put in your main clip into the timeline, and then we're just going to add everything else as overlays. Add this one. And I just want to check that these are properly synced up, because I have a feeling that one might be, look, yeah, that's slightly delayed. I think this needs to be trimmed a tiny bit. Yeah, that's probably better. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, nice. So let's add all of our layers in, all of our different scenes, and then we're going to create masks for each layer. So make sure they're all synced to the start of the timeline. And yeah, okay, cool. So I'm going to go all the way across to masks. I'm pretty sure you can do all of this within the free version of CapCut as well. So anyway, we'll create a mask, and I'm pulling on that little, you see that feather there? Pull that to about just enough where you can kind of see a little bit of feathering. Yeah. And we're just going to create different masks, and then all I'm doing is splitting it after a little bit, maybe after about 0.3 seconds, we'll split it, 0.2, and then we'll just move it somewhere else. And we're going to repeat that over and over for all these layers. Split it, go across to mask, yeah, try it there, go across, split, mask, try down there, go across again. You get the idea on this one. So I'll only do a little bit of this just to show you. Maybe try like that, could even pull that out and do that. Nice. Now we'll just do it for the next one. So I reckon, make that into a mask, pull it a little bit, put it there, then keep that a bit longer, and then we'll alternate when we're splitting it. So then move it down here, go again, move it to left. Cool. And then for a bit we could just get rid of it and then bring it back in. So already we've got a nice bit of movement, but let's just do a little bit more. So let's alternate this one. Maybe we start with it there, and then we flip it. So if you want to invert it, you can just do that little bottom left one there. And maybe we put it to about there. Why has that disappeared? Yeah, maybe we do a little bit there. Nice, and then split that again. And then maybe we do a rectangle for this one. Turn the feathering down a little bit, and then put it there. Nice, and then we just need to make them a little bit more frequent, because that's moving a little bit slow. So now we could do this, and then maybe make another cut here. This time it goes to there. So we're really just changing them as many times as we can, keeping it looking fresh. Move that one up there, and then could move this one to somewhere else. So it's a bit of a tedious process. We're just moving these masks over and over again, and then we do one where it goes from side to side. And then move this one, move this one over to, we do it for the full frame for one. Then remove it, then bring it back. Or then just do it for half. Still think we need to make these a little bit more frequent, so I'm going to move this one down to there. Cool, and then once we add in the sound effects and the music, I'll just do like a paper crumple, I think. turn that a little bit down. See what else we got for paper. Just something a little bit minimal like that. You could even do a click on each one, but I think also this is really important, is we're going to go to effects, and I used this in the video, is I use Chrome Blur. And that gives you that nice kind of blur on edges, so put this on. All videos, and then we could bring the blur up just a tad. See what it's doing there, you can see when I do it all the way. Put about 59. Nice, and I'm just doing that over and over and over again. That's literally the whole process. You create a mask, feather it, position it, split, change it, split, change it, split, change it, and the more splits you do, the better it's going to look, and the more effort, basically the more effort you put into this, the better it's going to look. This is just an example to show you, but I'd say do double the amount of splits on that. It's going to take you a while, but it's going to be worth it. Yeah, what have I got? Got a whole course teaching this on mobile. If you want to check that out, I'll put that in the description. I have pre-made templates in CapCut Mobile. Everything phone editing, I'm your guy. So check the description if you're interested in that. Alright, see you in a bit.